Hey guys, SSF here with Debug Mode! You know, it's that thing. Yay! Hoo ha hey! Anyway, hey guys, it's SSF here with Debug Mode. The first Debug Mode of December, actually, rather fittingly, even though it really should have been the last Debug Mode in November. But who's counting? Anyway, yes, it's Debug Mode. And needless to say, well, yeah, it's Debug Mode. Needless to say, not a whole lot to talk about. The Wii U's been out for a couple weeks now. I never really did get the chance to do it. I think, safe to say, may as well just forget about it. Looks like there is a few major things to talk about. Namely, that's just interesting. Sony has patented a hybrid DualShock Move controller. That's interesting. So it looks to me like it's a mix between a regular controller and a DualShock controller. That looks so suggestive. I'm not even going to... That looks so wrong. But yeah. Also, apparently there are a lot of rumors going around about the next-gen consoles that Microsoft and Sony are reportedly working on. There's a report now coming out that Microsoft will be releasing their next Xbox next year for next holiday season, but they haven't decided at the moment when to announce it. It may be at Gamescom, it may be at E3. Well, I don't think it would be at Gamescom. That's too close to the holiday season. It'd probably be either E3 or some an event like a conference or something like that just before that. But I think E3 may end up being the event. I think that will end up being the big announcement period for Microsoft stuff. I will say this much though. I definitely think that I am glad I held off on the Wii U because it's just sounding like there's glitches all over the place and all that stuff. But we do have the first news on the Wii U sales. The Wii U has launched in the United States November 18th. Apparently 400,000 units were sold in North America, or in the United States. But do note that the original Wii sold 600,000, so it may actually be a little bit of a downer. However, and know that that does include Black Friday. So that was actually over maybe 2 weeks, actually. Yeah, that was almost a span. No, it was during 1 week. But, I don't know. I don't think that was a good thing per se. I mean, that was a high amount, but it could have been higher. I think it could have been. But needless to say, the Wii U is out. And it's apparently getting a little bit of early selling. I do think that getting the Wii U on my birthday is probably the best thing. And then during the holidays, when I'm hoping that games will be in short supply, that's what I'm hoping, is that if all goes well, the games I have on my Christmas list for this year will pretty much suck up the vast majority of the games I'm wanting. So come next year, there's only going to be like 2-3 games I'm wanting, which means I can focus. Then that means the Wii U can just be the any consoles that come out next year. If indeed the sequel to the next Xbox or the next PS3 does come out, I'll be able to get at least one of them. But we will see. That's assuming all goes well. I don't know if all is going to go well, but I do know this much. The more games I can get for Christmas this year, the better, and I won't find out for another few weeks. So I will be there will be more than likely debug mode episode where I'm actually going to say every game I got for Christmas. You know what exactly I did get. I may even make it. I don't know. I might even make it a was it a face cam? Maybe. Don't count on it though. We will see. But 2 games that I already had gotten that were technically on my Christmas list. Fortune Street and it was Fortune Street and All Stars Racing Transform. Those are off the list, so the holiday list isn't going to be as that bad. But next year, most of the games I'm going to be getting are most likely online ones. But we'll see. There's only going to be one Sonic retail game from what I've been hearing, so we'll see. But in any case, we'll see. But yeah, the final issue of Nintendo Power's cover came out, and it's pretty much a homage to the original. Not entirely like the original. They did make some differences, but you could tell it was inspired by it. And a former Microsoft executive called the Wii U slightly confusing. I would not consider. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how it's confusing. It was only confusing at the very beginning when they're, when it was revealed, but that was it. That's the only confusion the console even had. Besides, this is one guy's opinion. Microsoft does not have the experience in video gaming to really speak that right now. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I understand Microsoft has been in the technology business for a good while, but Nintendo has been in the video gaming business for like 30 years, and Microsoft has only been in the video game business for maybe 10 years. That's a nice little bit right there, but it's not really enough to say, considering they've only had 2 consoles. The first one, not as far as I know, being the best-selling console, and the second one just being played with glitches and malfunctionings. I would not really consider Microsoft one that's really speak about what their opinions are on Nintendo stuff when they can't even handle their own consoles right. That's just me, I'm not saying, hey, you can't badmouth Nintendo. No, you can badmouth Nintendo. You just need to have, you just can't you can't just say, hey, this is confusing, and not really back it up, and not really, and if, you can't handle your own consoles right, that's, But I'm looking at, like, did he even back it up? Like, before I really do officially say that, let me see. He's actually played it, okay. He says it's confusing because he's having to look up at the TV and look down at the device. So it's like he's having to look at 2 things at once. That doesn't even make sense. How does that make that confusing? That's really. But I will say this much, so the Wii U has only been out for a couple of weeks. It has not really been out enough. You know, that's just me. I really don't think that he has much room to talk, but, I mean, who knows. You can't really say the Wii U sucks when it hasn't even been out for 2 weeks and its game library is still building up. Sony actually admitted the Wii U looks awesome? When did they do that? When did Sony do that? I don't recall them saying that. But, you know, that's just me. But apparently the PS3 sales, apparently Sony had sold 525 PS3s in the previous week, in the week that included Black Friday. So needless to say, and apparently a Grand Theft Auto 5 PC petition. PC version of this? Yeah. So, this is just another example of, in my opinion, PC gamers, hardcore ones, just being absolutely spoiled and demanding. I mean, you know. And again, it just really, I just, like, this comment here, someone saying, like, yeah, that we do, I see this petition is showing that we do indeed want it on PC. Because, you know, this petition speaks for the entire gaming community, when it doesn't. I just hate comments like that. It's like, no, only the people that signed it want it. It's not the entire gaming PC community. You know. But, you know. Yeah, I agree with some of these people. There has not been a single from what I can tell, there has not been any Grand Theft Auto games that have not been released on PC. This thing's just is going to get released on PC. It's not going to be immediate. But in any case, I do believe that should do it. Not really much else to talk about. Yeah. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson is returning to host the Video Game Awards, but I don't think I'm really gonna watch that. It's never really, you know. And another new Dead Island, great. More zombie games, just what I wanted, not really. Anyway, in that case, that should do it. I will see you guys next Friday. Excuse me, for more debug mode. This was kind of a ranting episode, although it wasn't. It was kind of a subdued ranting, I guess. But needless to say, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next Friday. Hopefully, the next time I have to record anything, which will more than likely be the Silent News show on Sunday that I'll be doing, and that will go up on YouTube. Hopefully by then I'll have this headphone situation sorted out. But for now, this is Stuff signing out. Sayonara, guys.